Good afternoon, fellow traders. Black Coffee Trader coming to you on a Wednesday, August the 14th. Tough day for me today. We ended up red. Let's take a look at only the PAs here. Down 742 on the funded accounts today. Just not a good day. The moral of today for me was chasing breakouts, and then the breakout didn't happen. Or waiting for pullbacks that I didn't wait for confirmation of the pullback ending. And that was basically the issue. I really did not trade very well today at all. And it is what it is. There's just one of those days. Unfortunately, I had a couple of really nice trades, but I kind of wrecked it with the bad trades. So let's take a look at the accounts. Really, the 55 account, I only took a couple trades on it. I did not go red on that account, but I really didn't make much money on it, 28 bucks. I only took a couple trades, I think make 2 or 3, and a couple of them were just, a couple dollars, kind of scalping a little bit on micros, which is really not a scalp, it's just a break-even trade. But the undoing on 57, my 150K, I started off red. I was mistakenly chasing this breakdown here. Again, this was pulling back, and I was expecting this to go back down. Didn't wait till we had some kind of a good confirmation. Just not smart. I entered it twice, lost money there, and then I made it back. This was a really, really good trade, and I was happy with this trade. Bought the 911s here, the 19,011 area, and held on all the way up here to the 19,080 level for, about a 70-point trade. So very nice trade. Actually added into the trade here. Everything was a winner. So very nice trade. That got the account back to green. And then on this move, I was looking for this initial balance to go long off of this, and I was just flat out wrong. And then from there on, I just proceeded to just take some bad trades. Again, like here, we had a pullback, and I entered, I didn't wait until we had some kind of a green candle or a couple of candles forming to signify we are holding, and now we're ready to go long. And this little chop zone in, basically from about lunchtime until close to 3 o'clock was just a nothing burger. And mistakenly, I traded it some on the 57 account. I also traded it on the 58 account. Oh, no, I didn't. I traded the 58 account was in the morning session where as you can see, I took a lot of trades. And again, just I was either chasing a move up, and actually on this downtrend, I was actually right most of the time. And then right in this area is where I lost it. I had a couple of big failed trades, and that just ended up losing it. And then the issue really was right here. I got stopped out on a long, and I got reverse positioned, and I hung on to it for a little. I didn't catch it right at first, and then I hung on to it thinking maybe it would recover, and I finally killed the trade up here. And I increased my daily stop loss or daily loss limit on that account to 300. I've changed it back to 200. Stupidly took it to 300. Got stopped out, hit the daily loss limit, and then got reverse positioned. I don't know how that happened, but that's what happened. And so then I was in further losses, and I decided to hang on to it after I saw it, which was again a mistake. So it was one of those, like the snowball keeps rolling and it keeps picking up more snow as it rolls downhill. It was kind of that situation. But yeah, wrecked that account on that situation, and I didn't wreck the account, but I had hit my daily losses on it, or nearly 396 on the 150K, and my daily losses 400. So gave back what we made yesterday. I did do okay on evals. I didn't take a lot of trades on evals, but I took a few. On the 250, I took a couple trades. On a new 50K, I took a couple trades, and I took a couple trades on the the 50K take profit account. So why I was able to trade those into profits and not my PA accounts is kind of beyond me. I know why. I'm making a joke, but that was just today. Kind of a crazy big V. That was the move today. The rest of the day was just nothing. So I did not trade this afternoon. I watched this move happen, and honestly, I was like, I'm not interested. I'm just not interested. I've taken my lumps today, and I'm just going to watch it. So that was pretty much it. That's a wrap for today, and tomorrow's a new day. That's how I look at it. So Taking a look at TradeZella, there's not a lot to add. Obviously 743, so we're on the 4th red day for the month. You know, still ahead on the month as far as wins go. Whoops, this is today. Very poor win rate today, 39%, but I took a lot of trades. Just not a good day. Let's just, yeah, it is what it is. This month, we're now down about 1,800, and we are 4 red days in 10. You know, yeah, just not good. Couple of bigger red days this month, and that hurt. Those 2 days are not very good. So that is that. On the micros trading journey, we have today is day 16, and yeah, we kind of are not doing so hot. I mean, we're not in a bad situation by any means, but we've kind of given back. You can see we started off really green, and then we red, and we kind of dipped down, and so I need to turn this around and get back into some green days, consistent green days. It'd be nice to see a couple, you know, $200 per account, $300 per account green days. Win rate for the days, you know, most of the days are green, but the problem is that the green days have been small days, and that's kind of the issue there. So anyway, no use discussing it too much further. We know the facts, and I've got to put together some green days again. So the good news is, here is the good news. I have not been trading back-to-back red days like I have been in the past. Now, granted, yesterday, let's look at this month. Yesterday was essentially a break-even day. So I almost had 2 back-to-back red days, but I'd like to close out the week the next couple of days and at least have some green on the charts, and then we can hopefully kind of move on. So just understand that red days are going to happen, and obviously we want to try to minimize them. So one item of note that I really want to make sure I point out, did get a notification, you may have seen it too, but the Apex sale is actually ending at midnight tonight. So that sale is ending, and they are going to be moving to a 71% off sale, and the 150K, 250K, and 300K accounts are going back to regular pricing. So the $40 evals, that deal is over after tonight. So if you're looking for those accounts at $40, which is a phenomenal deal, I would advise you to grab a couple. If you're not using code BCT, obviously use someone's code. Don't use the Save Now code. Use your favorite code from anybody that you follow or whatever out there. Yeah, the $85 lifetime PA fee is still in effect until September the 15th. So you have another month to pass 150, 250, or 300K accounts and still pay the $85 lifetime fee, which is awesome. So I'm going to get a couple more of these 150s. I like those accounts. I haven't taken any to payout yet, but I have passed that one, and I've done okay with this one. I'm just kind of taking it slow. So in any case, that is that, but I did want to point that out, that we know for sure that Apex is not going to extend that sale. They are ending it tonight, and so the 80% off is ending at midnight tonight, and the $40 cost on the 150, 250, and 300K is ending tonight as well. So again, thank you. I really appreciate you all for using my code. It helps me out, helps the channel out. My code BCT gets you that best discount with both Apex or Take Profit. So there's that. Looking at the market for tomorrow, obviously today we had this kind of a V shape, and then we went sideways. We still are under this. We haven't gotten close really to the 400s. I was talking about that yesterday, thinking that we might get there. Obviously the PPI news this morning did move the market higher. We did have we had a big move, let's put it that way, and we bounced off this 19,000. I think that really is what kind of created a little bit of a bias for me as we were taking this move back down. I was thinking, well, we're going to go long off 19,000. That's going to hold, and we really did, and we held that, but not before we had this little dip. This little dip is what hurt me, and that was just poor execution on my part. But if you look at where we're going, I feel like we still need to go higher and kind of reclaim this 400 before we bump into that major level of 19,750 or 760. Whatever this range up here is. I think we really need to kind of reclaim and to get up to there. If we don't, if this thing just starts to reject off this 200, then we might be looking for downside back down into that 18.8 area possibly. So yeah, we shall see. In any case, that is that. So we'll see what the market brings us tomorrow. Let's put it that way. All right, I got to stop rambling, but once again, thank you. Appreciate you all for hanging out. Appreciate you following along. Thanks again for using BCT. Take advantage of that deal if you're needing Apex accounts, and we'll try to have another update for you tomorrow afternoon. So long.